Today is a snow day. Now we try to get in through. It's too cold today. I was trying to go outside for a minute and show you guys how crazy snow day today, baby. See how snow is doing today. Snow day today, man. Hope it's not sleeping. I can't come from down by here. It's snow all everywhere. Long time ago, never get snow like this. See how snow is. Look how the trash can, it got snow everywhere. Oh! Freeze! Early in the morning, we didn't have no way to walk around. It was crazy. Look at the car the way it look like. Look now. Let's see how the flowers are gonna die. It's very cold today. Either my work, what I do, you know, I've been a roof. I've been a roof every day. It's crazy. Does look like what I'm gonna do today. Let me just come on and show you guys how outside look like. Anybody's there, check on me the way where we're living. United States, baby. So freeze. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yep. Drink some hot tea. I hope so everybody there. Check with me. I see nobody's in it yet. Nobody's there already. Trying to be a couple minutes live to see what's going on, what's going down.
Those projects, leaving people to resort to extreme measures to make ends meet. This mountain right here is made up of dirt from industrial mining, and it still contains remnants of cobalt. We got word that there are people down here digging for those scraps.
This is in Congo.
The industrial mine next door dump hundreds of tons of leftover dirt. Adults and children from the village rush up these hills to fill sacks with debris. They carry them down tiers of unstable ground and sift through them in the river below. Cobalt is then sorted and packed to be sold on a secondary market.
Bantu beko napanda me ukipanda kule wanakupika masashi. Beko naita ba krezer sema ni ba desert. Atukukuyaki ba soda, tuku ba civil. Na hivi vitu yote tuko nafanya. Beko netuia avyo. Tunapelekaka kubanegosia, banegosia nabo banenda kupeleka kubashinwa. Tunatosha maproduit tunaenda tunebakaburia, nabo natosha na mantumbo banauza maniotoka. Epi tena paka bale beko nauza miotoka. bane batuma tena na bakrizer banakuwa wanetubamba na kuituua.
How much money do you make a day doing this?
Ile makuta mina pataka journée niku na batoto ba mingi batoto 8 niku na hii makuta 7000 francs congolais.
You have 8 children, and I see a lot of children here. Many of these kids probably should be in school.
Na batoto imagine mu journée ya leo mina pata seulement 8000 francs. Batoto watafunda je? Makuta kufundisha batoto inashindikana, niko infirmier.
Families who can't afford to send their kids to school are forced to send them to the mines. Researchers estimate there may be thousands of children working in Kolwezi, some as young as 5.
This is in Congo, man. Democratic
This
Republic
nonprofit
of the
school was
Congo.
set up by volunteer
No,
nuns,
that's my
but can
original
only
country
afford
where
to
I'm
teach a
from.
fraction of the kids who
And
need
now
help.
I'm living in the United States.
Nearly every student here
No,
is a
there's a
former
lot
child
going
laborer.
on. You know, I'm trying to give you guys just the little, reality, the world living. It's crazy, you know.
Aline Mande Masengo worked in the mines before a social worker found her a spot here.
Mkupokea mkipitana tukaanze kwa mzuri. Ndio sisi tunasema na mama sisi tunai washi mkawea. Bana wanashikako makanulo. Si wanamke tu tunalogota kulogota. Ili kwa kinyaiki na season.
When you were working there in the mines, did you ever think about going to school and studying in the way that you are right now?
Hapana. Nishi kujuaje hata.
This school is a fix for the lucky few in a land where long-term solutions are needed for the many. The scars of colonialism in the DRC are undeniable, yet history seems to be repeating itself. The business of unearthing precious resources from the DRC today suggests an economy much like the one that devastated it 100 years ago.
Nishaga wasema funda masomo uchunga walu kwako. Kama unaisha masomo njoo kwenye kwa na watu wanao na wewe nani yako maisha yako ya mzuri. Ile mkariera hamna tena kitu. Mkariera ni danger palufu na uzima. Huko masomo ndio uzima wote wa milele kwa masomo.
Yeah, that's all it is. Trying to show you guys what's going on, the way I can find out what life living in Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo. You know, all my guys, all my friends, they be watching me on YouTube. I know I don't show you guys everything, but definitely I have a lot of stuff to do and to show you guys how life it is in DRC. You know, if God bless, you know, all the kids, you see, they want education, they want something to learn, to change their life. You know, that's the kind of opportunity and the lifestyle I need to go and then go help, you know. Go help and go teach some kids what to do, what life you may change them for education. You know, try to help, try to understand the life going on in DRC. You know, I'm a young man born there, grow up there, and I feel like in DRC Congo is the place for people that can, you know, be there and show, you know, show how life it is. And then there may be some people then, in the social media, people, they have more opportunity and they want to help, just connect with me, help whatever you can, try to give me the opportunity. I'm the some couple, I'm the one I'm trying to decide to go back to Africa, and help, because DRC need a lot of help, and it's us where we try to be connected with people they need to help DRC. It's a lot of things we can do to help DRC. Now, with that, us decide to go do something, the country will be the same for the rest of their life, because some people, they try and they give up. I'm not gonna change everybody, but I can help. I can try to help.
We're on a tour of an artisanal mine, which is at the very bottom of the supply chain when it comes to mining cobalt. Over here is just an open air pit that's just full of holes, and every hole is a tunnel that runs from 15 to about 40 meters deep. The bags coming up from these tunnels are full of cobalt, a key component that helps lithium-ion batteries used in cell phones, laptops, and electric vehicles charge faster. The DRC is the second largest country in Africa. More than half of the world's known cobalt comes from the south, mostly here in Kolwezi. The market for this valuable mineral exploded over a decade ago, and now demand for cobalt is expected to go up by 500% in the next 3 decades, with powerful companies scrambling to dominate the transition to electric vehicles. At this mine alone, there are 18,000 people digging for copper and cobalt daily. What is this cobalt?
C'est l'échantillon du cobalt. Et nous a privé cet échantillon du cobalt qui peut nous faire combien à l'intérieur pour passer à la paiement des exploitants miniers.
Raw cobalt gets pulverized, weighed, and tested for quality in local depots like this one. But the value is decided by the parent company that's licensed to mine here. Chinese investors own almost 70% of the cobalt sector, and they can adjust the price of cobalt at their discretion outside the market value. As a Congolese citizen, does it bother you that it's foreign companies coming over here to exploit the mineral wealth of this country?
Effectivement, c'est ce qui est notre regret. Nous avons besoin aussi des investisseurs. Nous, en tant que Congolais, nous acceptons les étrangers venir travailler ici chez nous. Mais dès qu'ils viennent chez nous ici, ils n'arrivent pas à nous respecter comme il se doit et commencent à nous faire travailler comme des esclaves.
This relationship was set in motion in 2007. Then President Joseph Kabila made a $6 billion infrastructure deal with China that allowed them to extract 600,000 tons of cobalt in exchange for roads, railways, and hospitals. So far, they haven't delivered on many of these promises. But this isn't the first time the Congolese have been taken advantage of by a grab for resources.
Celui-ci s'appelle Léopold II. Il était obligé parce qu'il était de nationalité belge, mais lui n'a jamais mis le pied au Congo.
In the 1800s, King Leopold II of Belgium sought to pull other resources from the DRC and deployed colonists to steal land. Soon, a runaway market for rubber extraction went on to feed the automotive industry boom of the early 20th century. And while the investors profited in the millions, little was shared with the Congolese harvesting the rubber. The DRC gained its independence in 1960, but was left with weakened institutions, no infrastructure for education, and a devastated local economy. All of which set the groundwork for decades of failed leadership and installed dictators. And today, the Congolese government allows foreign investors to capitalize on Congo's resources at the expense of its own people. 2014, a man was just digging in his backyard in the neighborhood of Pasulo and discovered there was cobalt there. It triggered a mad rush, and then it became the major source of income for that community. 9 years later, things are a bit different. Junior Kasango Kamuza ran this simple tunnel, finding enough cobalt to provide for his family. But with mining companies now defining the economy here, diggers like Junior can only take home a fraction of what they made before.
Mi tunaichimmaga nje mufami na balo kwangu tunaichimma ina nina demo ampasura ukaluku karanji akrimenti i afini na i afini samment.
Do you still sell cobalt from this mine?
Hapa tulijishe tena donc tunarete selo na moe iba mwisho leo unaolete maigwe anakwambia c'est 0%, anakwambia c'est pandisha kule kurish kule kuma 13%, anapandisha kule ashakara kutoa Louis 14 wamleta utafanya tupana testo.
What is your biggest fear?
Si tu vivre un grisage, et puis passer la vie chaque grisage, tu vas vivre.
And that job comes with immense risk. Landslides and tunnel collapses are frequent. It's hard to find an accurate figure, but some researchers estimate at least 2,000 miners get killed each year. Miners often die instantly, crushed beneath falling cobalt and dirt, while the more fortunate survive to keep working, but with broken bones and severed limbs, as they have no other way to make a living.
Right now, the doctor and his team are with a patient who had a mining accident where part of his thumb was crushed, and as a result, they're having to remove part of that thumb.
How often do you have patients that have conditions related to mining?
Alors, nous recevons régulièrement ces genres d'accidentés et nous sommes obligés d'en faire avec, étant donné qu'il y a des jeunes qui n'ont pas d'emploi et ils sont obligés d'aller travailler dans les mines. Il y a ceux qui viennent dans un tableau d'inconscience, c'est-à-dire qu'ils ont connu des éboulements. Dernièrement, nous avons eu un monsieur, après un éboulement, c'est-à-dire qu'il fallait qu'on enlève les sables jusqu'à les dépêcher. Malheureusement, quand on l'a mis ici, il était déjà décédé. Voyez-vous que tous ces risques-là, ils sont vraiment plus exposés à payer les prix de tout ce qu'ils sont en train de faire.
The impact of this massive industry is felt beyond the risks of life and limb. Multinational mining companies are digging with the next century of technology in mind. To pull this off, the companies are eyeing land that has belonged to families for generations.
We're at the Eastern Service in Shibuya. The village has been waiting that place for decades. Now the people who live here are under threat of eviction because the land that this village sits on is full of cobalt.
Jambo sana. Jambo sana.
Esperance Chibula never expected the mining company next door to get so big. For the last 5 years, she's watched as it's progressively expanded.
That's what's going on in Congo. So I try to give you guys a little shortcut.
She says she
But it's my opportunity and it's what I'm thinking to be doing. Go back home and go start show you guys around the Congo, around Central Africa,
Can you tell me
what's going on in mining,
numbers on the side of
what's going on in
these
life,
homes mean?
how they living, So far so good. I appreciate it for anybody may try to be interested to watch me. Maybe in the future, my dream will come through and start showing you guys more about Africa. United States, that's my city, that's my home, where I stay, and then, I'm really have this energy and figure out how I will start it, but I need anybody there who may see me. You have any question, you have anything
When
you
it comes
wanted
to
to
land
do
ownership,
outside from the United
responsibility
States,
does lie in the
maybe
hands of the government.
back in
The
Africa,
ones who brokered the
let me
contracts
know,
to
be in
mine
touch
here.
with me.
Not only did
I
they
may
not
help,
deliver on
I
many
may
of the
give you
promises
idea
of new
for what
roads
I
and
know about
infrastructure,
it. So
they
far
also
so
pocketed
good.
money that was meant for
I
those
will
projects,
continue this next
leaving
time.
people to resort to
Stay
extreme
tuned.
measures to
Boom.
make ends meet.